Of course, it's not, while the focus in Australia always has been on wool and cotton, it's not limited to wool and cotton. And while it's not only the production of the fibre, it's then in the use of the fibre. I've been given some extraordinary notes which sound extraordinary, and I don't want to, I'll seem terribly selfish focusing on this one, but the concept of being able to get pure wool suits with no need to iron has particularly caught my eye here, although the concept of them being washed under a shower, that bit that I'm still working on the concepts that would go there. But once again, it's at every level of the technology. And one of the things that I've tried to do in my time as Agriculture Minister, and I mentioned this in one of the earlier speeches I gave at the ADAC conference last year, is to not only look at where technological improvements can help producers within the farm gate, but to look that whole way along the value chain. The whole way along the value chain, because when you get improvements at every level of the value chain, that helps people further up at each end, upstream and downstream of the value chain as well. And we shouldn't simply have a view, and to their credit, neither AWI nor the Cotton RDC have ever limited their thinking to only being within the farm gate, and they've been willing to look the whole way down that value chain to say how can we really look at the potential of Australian fibre. It's not limited to those two, of course. We've also got Angora, alpaca, cashmere, mohair. There's a range of different natural fibres that are there, but they all have that twin benefit. One, of being a natural fibre, of being something that can be celebrated and something that has such consumer trust for its quality and for its longevity. But also areas where we have been willing to push the envelope of what technology can possibly deliver. And if we had made the advances in food over the years that we've already made in fibre, then I dare say a good deal of the challenges that we face globally and that His Excellency deals with on the international scale on a day-to-day basis, we'd be in a much better space if some of that technology had been driven in an equal fashion across the food areas. So today, we can celebrate what's been internationally recognised and acknowledge today it's also been recognised in a very particular way here in our own country. I want to thank Australia Post for their acknowledgement of the UN International Year of Natural Fibre, and in particular what they've done in the unique envelope which we're able to launch today. It's available from postal outlets and it emphasises the value of our sustainable natural fibre industries to farmers, to communities, and of course to consumers both here and right around the world. The International Year of Natural Fibres would not be possible without the work of the Food and Agricultural Organisation, the FAO of the United Nations. It promotes and coordinates the year globally. Australia was one of the founding nations of the FAO back in 1945 and has a very special and strong relationship with the FAO. We remain actively involved and I've been very pleased in the time that I've been Minister to build on what has always been a strong relationship, but I do believe nonetheless to have built on it significantly in the short period that I've held this post. And so both for the regional representative of the United Nations High Commissioner on Refugees, Mr. Richard Tallon, and also to the Director General, Dr. Jacques Diouf, His Excellency, I'd like to present each of you with a framed version of the commemorative envelope. Director General, please. Thank you very much. And Richard. And to each and every one of you for the work that you do every day. And many people here work in relatively remote parts of the country. Please take today as an acknowledgement. The work that you do is internationally recognised throughout the world as being important, and acknowledged by each and every Australian as being fundamentally part of the story of our nation. Congratulations.